This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what you need to know today. In a wide-ranging interview yesterday with Armenian public television, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan insisted he is not changing Armenia's foreign policy vector, despite fraying relations with Russia and deepening ties with the European Union. Our relations with Russia are as they have been. We have not cancelled anything, we have not pulled out of anything, we have not renounced any of our obligations, Pashinyan said. Continuing, Pashinyan acknowledged deepening ties with Brussels, but stressed that our relationship with the EU is developing on the basis of and within the framework of the Comprehensive and Enhanced Partnership Agreement, referring to an Armenia-EU deal signed before Pashinyan took office in 2018. In more diplomatic news, Pashinyan and his foreign minister will not attend a summit of leaders and senior diplomats of former Soviet countries slated to be held later this week in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, in an apparent snub to Russia. In a statement yesterday, Kyrgyzstani President Sadir Japarov said Pashinyan called to tell him he would not be able to attend the upcoming Commonwealth of Independent States Summit due to a number of circumstances. Pashinyan's office did not report the call. In addition to Russian President Vladimir Putin and other regional leaders, the foreign ministers of a number of ex-Soviet countries are also due to meet in Kyrgyzstan on Friday, but Armenia's foreign minister, Ararat Mirzoyan, will not take part, his spokesperson said Monday. Instead, Armenia will send one of Mirzoyan's 4 deputies. The apparent snubs came after a senior Russian official said Monday Moscow was considering organizing a meeting of the foreign ministers of Russia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan on the sidelines of the summit. Reacting to Mirzoyan's non-participation, Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev said today, "If mediation by the Russian Federation is rejected by the Armenian side, I think an alternative could be direct negotiations between the foreign ministers of Azerbaijan and Armenia." There was no immediate response from Yerevan. There have been no direct talks between senior officials from Yerevan and Baku since Azerbaijan's assault on Nagorno-Karabakh last month, which led to the dissolution of the region and the mass exodus of nearly all of the region's Armenians. Last week, Aliyev pulled out of planned talks with Pashinyan in Granada, Spain, that were to be facilitated by France, Germany, and the European Union. And in domestic news, Tigran Avinyan, a close ally of Pashinyan, will continue leading Armenia's capital even after his civil contract party lost its majority on Yerevan City Council. Meeting for the first time since last month's inconclusive municipal elections, councillors voted yesterday 32-5 to select Avinyan to lead the city for another 5 years. Avinyan had served as acting mayor since March. The vote came down along party lines, with all 32 yes votes coming from Civil Contract in the Republic Party, its coalition partner, and all 5 no votes coming from the Public Voice Party, which is linked to Vartan Hukasyan, a controversial blogger more widely known by the nickname Dog. The National Progress Party, which is led by former Mayor Haik Marutyan, and the Mother Armenia Bloc, which is supported by ex-President Robert Kocharyan, boycotted the vote but were not able to prevent Avinyan's selection. It marks a major political victory for Pashinyan, who personally campaigned for Avinyan in the run-up to the vote. Civil Contract lost its majority on Yerevan City Council in municipal elections on September 17th, even while securing the highest vote share of any single party, at about 33%. Because no one party was able to secure an outright majority, it was not clear until this week who would serve as mayor. You can also check out CivilNet's latest interview with Garo Paylan, one of Turkey's leading democracy activists and one of the few Armenians ever to serve in Turkey's parliament. Garo joined us this week to talk about Azerbaijan's ethnic cleansing of Nagorno-Karabakh's Armenians and the view from Ankara on the region's latest developments. You can find our full conversation with Garo up now on our website and YouTube channel. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 11,238. That's the number of children forcibly displaced from their homes in Nagorno-Karabakh who, as of yesterday, have already been re-enrolled in schools across Armenia, according to a Pashinyan spokesperson. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.